All right, you guys. So for the whole United States, the 50 states, it could have been so in this real particular real estate development in this jurisdiction, um, since 1996 when it was constructed, um, you they you can't be ignorant to the people in prison or in jail, um, or in service, right? So to cover all those bases, it could have been that South Park Mexican was one of those representations of, like, that we of, how you say, representation of some sort of, like, justice or injustice. I don't know, something. Basically, people are trying to speak, you could say, and they don't know, and people are trying to mess up the communications. They're trying to change the language and wording. And so it's possible you have the Mexican, right? South Park Mexican, and then you have, let's say, other rappers, let's say 50 Cent, or let's say whatever, and then they say that that's your, like, sponsor, or that's your, like, protector or whatever, right? And so it's almost like that's from that perspective, right? But what I think is really going on is that they had to, like, since South Park Mexican was locked up and the justice system was so screwed up in that case, they couldn't talk. They didn't know how to do anything. So they had to create more rappers to make money and to fight that case, you know? And just in that itself, and by doing that, all those people are basically in hell, or, like, it feels like hell, It's just nothing is for sure. So, like, no solid foundation, right? So you have to look at this situation with the rappers and that music industry as what it is. And what it is that it's not supposed to be forever. It's not supposed to be something that they keep on going. And that's what they're trying to distract people from, to keep South Park Mexican in prison, and to prevent rehabilitation. And if they prevent rehabilitation for South Park Mexican, you're preventing rehabilitation for everybody, guys, all human beings, because they because he, like, how you say, he has a perspective that is important, or it is a factor. And um and that is the difference, that the other rappers or whatever, their perspective is the same.